Okay, so hey guys, welcome back to Pop My Cherry podcast. So it is just myself and producer Sean today. Sean, we've got big news.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it already, we can finally announce that we are doing a live show.
Yeah, that wasn't planned.
It wasn't bad. We have a while to work on that. Yeah, so we're doing a live show. It's officially happening. It's going to be in Limelight on the 20th of November. So the tickets will be going on sale this Friday. So Friday, get your tickets. Everybody's been asking for this.
Yeah. How do you feel? It's a big step.
I'm petrified.
Yeah.
Petrified in this, in the sense of like, I hope it sells.
Of course it will.
This is what I find. Some people are like, oh my God, hi. And then it's like, oh no. I remember one year, right? And I think I have a bit of bad like rejection trauma.
Yeah.
So one time I done a Christmas like crafts fair and I made all these.
Like you ran it?
No, like I had a stall at it. So I had a stall and I was making all these. I got like wine glasses, covered them in like red glitter.
Yeah.
Done loads of paintings, Christmas cards, like made loads of stuff thinking, oh, this is going to sell. And everybody was like, oh my God, yeah, like I'll be there. And like this honestly breaks my heart. My friend Catherine still like honestly will like, talk about this. Nobody bought anything apart from her. And she only bought it out of moral support. She bought a Minnie Mouse painting, which was like £25. So I made £25.
Oh.
I swear. And I remember crying.
Oh, Jerry.
Like, don't.
It's like
The trauma. That was really like,
that's the way you think it's gonna be.
Yeah, so I've a bit of PTSD from that. So I suppose of that fear. Do you know, nearly like Lisa Scott Lee, whenever she thought she was going to be number one in the charts, and then she was number 26, and she was like, "Oh, like that was a bit shit." I think that's going to happen. Sorry, I'm not selling it.
No, it's going to be a great show.
It's going to be a great show.
But I know it's one of those things when you put something.
You
out
put
into
yourself
the
out
world.
there. I think it's like I think doing a job is different, or doing a gig, or doing whatever. You rock up. You know, there's a safety net in a way, but whenever you put your name or put yourself on the line for something, or put your own work, your own time, your own labor, your own money, it's scary, and you want it to succeed. So I suppose I am a wee bit apprehensive.
Yeah, and then here's like a sort of motto I would go by: is that like, do you know how many tickets you would sell if you didn't put it on? Zero.
No, zero. I know.
You know what I mean?
I
so,
know.
Like, you have to go for it.
Yes, this is it. So we're going for it. I've talked with we've had this podcast. It's nearly been a year, so we'll nearly be 1 year old. Is that?
Yeah.
Can we say that?
Yeah,
like
it'll be our birthday soon.
Yes, it'll be our first birthday soon. So I just think now's the time. I wanted to wait.
Yeah.
And I feel like we'll have a real community on here of people that will listen every week. And hopefully, if you are listening, this is something that you'll want to go along to. Now, I don't want to give too much away about it just yet. But if you've ever seen me at a live event, you know kind of how it goes. But I think I've always been a part of events. I've never had like the creative control of how I would want an event to be. So I've done events and I'd be like, I would have done that differently. Or I would have maybe, it's not the way I would do it. So this is all kind of like, the vision of this podcast. So, expect special guests.
Yeah.
And loads of like special surprises. Like there'll be loads. Like it won't be because, I've never. Have you ever been to like a live podcast before?
Yeah.
Some of them, like, it depends what you're into. Some of them are more like organic, very easy going, like a light listen. There'll be sections which will be like that there, but I'm all about like the entertainment aspect too.
This is going to be different.
Yeah, it's going to be more like Las Vegas, like really like over the top, camp, flamboyant, fun, party, like live podcast meets bingo loco, meets a booze up. That's why we've had it on a Friday, kickstart the weekend, tacky, dirty, adult, the things that we say on here we can say even worse in a live audience.
And Limelight's a great
I love that.
event.
I think
great
so.
Space for that.
Yeah. Because I think Limelight is a nice size. I wanted to keep it intimate.
Yeah.
So I didn't want like a big theatre kind of thing because
Make sure we sell this.
I know, please. Fuck off. Don't. My nerves are wrecked.
No.
I know.
It'll be great.
Hopefully. Yes, no, it will. We're not.
And that green room's going to be
Yeah.
some sort.
Oh,
So
it'll be popping off.
Yeah, I can imagine I'm going to be going about, with the clipboard.
You'll be
I'm like
you'll be like,
handling,
like the people backstage at the Victoria's Secret show.
I'm
That'll be
gonna
very
like,
much your vibe.
handling the booze,
Yeah.
fucking orders. And
What's that called? A writer?
The writers.
The
yeah.
writers and all that. Yeah, I will be making sure all our special guests are all well looked after.
Yeah, I'm going to be sending the hookers the right way.
Oh, yeah. So it's just the kickstart of the Christmas party season.
Yeah.
So just right at the crunch. So if you've no plans, because we had to get it announced in summer, this is your first plan for Christmas.
Oh my God.
Do you know what I mean?
Work Christmas party.
Yeah.
At the Pop My Cherry.
Bring the
Days.
whole fucking office, and we're going to have a gig. But I wanted it to be interactive because I love like sweeping around the room, going 90 mile an hour,
Yeah.
getting crowd, like interaction. Like, I just always think that's a real gig. So it's going to be like really, really, really fun. I'm really looking forward to it. I've put a lot of work into it. And yeah, that's it. So it's coming now. So the tickets will be going on sale on Friday. You can get them at Ticketmaster. And just the best advice, because there won't be a link here because it won't be released yet. You can, if you follow us on Instagram or TikTok, you will find the link there. So that's how you get your tickets. So just keep an eye on the socials. So Friday, that's when they're going to be launching. So yeah,
Wow.
that's big news.
Exciting. And do you feel, relieved? Do you feel happy? Do you feel proud?
I feel proud, but I don't feel. I feel proud of the creative part of what I've done to make it. Like, you see the imagery and the artwork. I wanted it to be very like Las Vegas, like roll up, come and see the show. So
Yeah.
like I done a photo shoot and made it really like Do you know what I mean? Like Duffy Circus meets Kitty Price.
Yeah. And like, see as well, so just to give people a sort of a peek behind the curtain, is
Yeah.
that you're going and organising that
Yeah.
yourself, and you're going and getting all those shots, and that's all like your creative direction as well.
Yeah.
And you've planned that.
See, that's the stuff that I
Organise it.
geek the fuck out of shit like that. Like I enjoy doing all that type of stuff. So I think for me, the whole creative process of like, I try to really research like what way I wanted the image. I wanted to make sure there was a cherry,
Yeah.
So all that, like, that gives me, like you with all like your wee techie shit. You get all like geeky, like that's my wee geeky thing.
We had Kushlin the other day.
Yes. Oh
She
my
called
god.
in the
Oh
studio.
my god. So I have a friend Kusha. She works in Q Radio, and I just knew that Sean and her would click. And then I'm sitting there, like the dumb blonde that I am, and they're talking about all this like radio technology, like.
It's going, oh yeah, we've got the new Rodecaster mixer.
And I'm like, what's it going over my
Johnny's like,
head?
whatever.
I'm like, I'm like, right, well, we have to go. But
No, but it's just.
but
to
you know,
say
whenever
that-
you're just passionate about wee things, and not everybody gets like,
Yeah, and when it is something that you're putting your own creative spin on,
Yeah.
like your identity, it's like you are going to want to do the backstage
Yeah.
stuff. Part of it's a bit like you want the control of it, you want to be able to do it.
Yeah.
But also, it's like it's independent
Yeah.
media we're doing here.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
You know what I mean? So there is going to be that. But I think people would think that, oh, there's a big team behind that. Like he's
No,
got a
aye.
manager doing that. And
No,
you know what I mean?
literally,
There's
like-
3 people in this room.
yeah, no, it's a small team. It is, and I must get pat in the back. Like if it doesn't sell, we've done a lot of work.
Yeah.
I feel like we've really worked our asses off with this podcast for the past nearly a year. So I just think now's the time to celebrate it and actually like meet the people that listen to it and enjoy it and whatever.
That's it as well.
So I am really, really excited for it. I do hope it sells. I think that's just always the imposter syndrome in me that will always think it's not
Yeah.
gonna, but that's maybe not a bad thing. Preparing
What's
for
it?
the worst.
Like, because
know.
see the other events that you've put on in the past,
It's just not the same.
it's more so like this is a
You're
night
rocking
out,
up. Yeah, you're
but
rocking up
it's
to
like-
the gig.
Yeah, whereas this is like people who are your fans,
You see, I didn't think of that part. I
know
don't
what I
really
mean?
look. I don't even think I have a fan base. I wouldn't think like that.
but you do,
I
and that's what
know,
this is going to
it makes
be.
me,
So
weird.
I think you'll feel the emotion when you look out and you
Oh,
see
don't
people who
tell
are
me that.
like
Because this is the thing. You see, if I do events, I don't really like. I get a wee bit nervous. I think nervous is normal because it shows you care. But I can quickly like get into it.
yeah,
Meanwhile, I think I will likely be really. I'd imagine the nerves will be through the roof. But it'll be worth it though.
yeah.
I
Nerves
think for
are
me,
good.
I've always, for many years, I've been doing events and hosting events, and I've done everything under the sun that you can think of. So I feel like I have a good understand. I know what would make a good event,
Yeah,
And I know, like, it's just keeping the fun, the energy, the momentum. You know, there'd be like loads of stuff kind of happening. So it's going to be a great night. So it is. But the special guest, I don't want to reveal. We'll reveal that maybe soon enough. But like, we'll put it like this: we've had pretty spectacular guests on this podcast.
Is that a bit of a clue? Are there returning
So I'm
guests?
kind of like, yeah. I feel like there's there's like cameo people.
Mm-hmm.
There's people that's always welcome in the home.
Yeah.
You know, there's nobody ever not welcome. But you know what I mean? There's a lot of people always get a call back.
Yeah.
And they'll definitely get a call back. That's all I'm going to say.
Ooh.
But it's like, you know, we've had a good caliber. So if we're bringing great people in here, it's going to be the same in a night.
Mm-hmm.
High energy, fun, good crack, good vibes, good banter, you know. And like, we're past the watershed. So like, anything goes.
Oh yeah, this is Pop My Cherry.
Yeah.
XXX.
Like, yeah, like Pleasure Boys vibes, not actually.
But it's
After
me.
last week with Rusty Hinches, I know. But it'll be a fun night. So yes,
Yeah.
they'll be going on sale on Friday, so keep an eye out for them. And then Pride was on there, so we'll do a full proper recap, and we'll recap a wee bit with Rusty, but it was such a fantastic day, so it was. Absolutely amazing. But it was so funny, like you see, like the drag queens run from gig to gig. It's
Fair
insane.
play to them.
Fair play to them.
Working gals.
But the geesh, like, you see, to get in all that though, like, it's some effort. But my mum and dad, this was the first time they went to Pride.
I saw the
Yeah.
photo. That is so cute.
So, and you know, this is the part that's really made it for me. And this is what I think Pride's all about. I think, you know, like, they have always been very accepting and supportive of me being gay, but they maybe didn't necessarily understand the scene or the culture, you know, and they're very different to me. But then by them coming along and supporting it, they got to see it. They got to see why it's important. They got to see what it was about. And like my dad, he was honestly, like, both of them were, in fairness, but my dad especially, he was like, honestly, he goes, I can't get over it. He goes, like, how well organized it was to support, like, everybody just being themselves, individuality, like, you know. It just was so well organised, and it was even bigger this year, I think, than last year.
Well, last year
You
as
know-
well, we had the rain and stuff.
Yeah, there was a wee bit of rain now, but it wasn't nothing unbearable.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just a fantastic day. But whenever I was coming around the floating, and I nearly broke down. It's very overwhelming.
And then see for them as well, seeing you do your thing. Because
Yeah.
that's like, they've put all their love and all their
Yeah.
thing into you for like all these years, and to see you being like your like full self.
Yeah,
Like I'm like
Aye.
realizing your potential. That must be
Yeah.
amazing for them.
yeah. No, do you know what? Like, it is, and and I think, but it's kind of. Do you ever have these moments? I don't know anybody listening if you've ever had it. Sometimes like words aren't always needed. Sometimes you can just like, so say like just seeing her there and seeing her wave spoke so much to me. Does
Yeah.
that make sense?
No, 100%.
And she didn't need to go and tell me after how proud she, you know, like it was never like a conversation
Yeah.
after that. Just that moment was just so like beautiful.
Yeah.
And then, you know, she was in the crowd beside, like, you know, and this is the part, and like I might actually get a wee bit sad here, but I really don't want to. She was in the crowd beside this young boy, and I think he maybe would have been about 9 or 10, and he had this wee gorgeous wee, like, you know, like a wee rainbow dress on, and he'd done his makeup and all, and you know, just I seen her like chatting, like, oh, like, look, I'm pointing, like everybody, you know, like we're all like bunched in together in the crowd. And like he just looks so happy. And I think this is the thing for me when it comes to Pride. Like, it's not about, for me, it's not like a, oh my God, like, look at me in a big fucking float or whatever. I'll wear the outfits. I put 110% into it because I want to make sure that I'm visible for the children in the crowd.
Yeah.
That's my thing. So whenever, if I see people, I'm like, oh my God, like I'll shout out, like, I'm like, you look amazing, or like, you know.
Yeah.
And it's all about really just lifting our community up. But it's like the younger generation, it's just so important that we set a good example and that we show and encourage them to be themselves. It's just
You're doing it for the kids.
no little, but they don't fuck you. No, I sound so miscongenial. But I genuinely
No,
do.
I-
I genuinely do mean that.
100%.
Fuck you, bitch. Like, I do mean that. Like, it's that type of thing.
Yeah.
You know, for me anyway,
It is
it's
amazing.
just a special
Like,
day, so it is.
because like, I mean, Pride is obviously. When was the first Pride in Belfast? Was it late 80s, early 90s?
Yeah.
But like, I mean, the difference between then and now,
Oh my gosh.
and
yeah.
even like when we were like that 9 or 10-year-old, like that's our now, like what year, like, I mean, imagine when you or me were 9 or 10, like
I know.
like it wouldn't have been nowhere near
No.
what it is now. So it's like
No.
it's crazy that someone like that can see themselves on that float too.
Yeah.
and like and feel comfortable in their own town, in their it's very powerful. Like.
Yeah. No, it is. And it was, do you know what? It was such a fantastic day. And I met so many lovely people, loads of people listening to the podcast. There was this funny part. We were in Revolution to Cuba. I was doing a brunch and there was this guy who was rode off and he was all like, I'm not going to lie. Like, I've never listened to a single episode and I don't plan to, but like, you're killing it. I'm like, all right.
I love that because it's real. You know what I mean?
I'm like, it's not for everybody. Don't worry. I'm not offended.
No, the worst thing is, it's when somebody goes like, "Oh yeah, like it's class."
Oh, I
love
fucking
it,"
hate.
you know,
I
and you're
hate
like,
it.
you haven't listened to this
You
thing
know, whenever
before.
like not like a lick ass, but you know, whenever you just know someone's just being fake. I can't stand
Yes.
that. I love what you see is what you get kind of people.
I get it all the time where it's like, "Oh, Search Party, yes, I've heard,
Yeah.
I've heard of
And
this.
you
I've listened to this." And
But
you're
you
like,
know,
"No,
whenever
you
they're saying it, you
have
can even
not."
hear the doubt in their voice. Like
Yeah.
they've doubted themselves. Like, do I really run with this? And I'm like, you shouldn't have even bothered. Like,
I
what
don't
was the
need the
point?
ego boost from you.
Yeah, I'm
'cause I know
okay.
it's fake.
I'm okay. Like, you know, but in Revolution in Cuba there was like a dance off. So Rusty and all the girls were all there, and there was Blue Hydrangea and Danny Beard and Jordan from Q Radio. She was DJing, but what do you call it? There was a dance off, so you could have won like a meet and greet with Danny Beard. So I really don't know if going to this level was worth meeting Danny Beard. But anyway, so there was a dance off. So one guy got his shirt off, and like the whole place went mental. In fairness, like he was like built like a shit house.
Yeah.
And then there was this granny doing Irish dancing. So they were the two finalists, and they had to go head to head. Well, he takes his shirt off again. So it was nearly like a lip sync battle, I swear. And they were trying to one up one another. So he takes his shirt off, and then she pulls like the wee jumper up. Like, this is a woman, like, well, you know, like I'd say like in her late 50s, 60s, whatever. And she pulls the top up, and I was like, ha ha ha. And then literally, I thought, surely fucking not. Whips the top off, as if that's not bad enough, right? On the fucking dance floor, dry humping. But it was iconic.
That's
Like, she just thought, fuck this, I am going for it. Like,
Fair
she
play
just,
to her.
I've honestly,
sometimes
my
it
spirit
kicks
animal.
in. Sometimes it just kicks in. You know,
Yeah.
when you just
The
go, you
adrenaline.
go past the point of fuck
Yeah,
it.
you're just like, I'm putting on a show here, and they put on a fucking show. Honestly, like, shout out to them both, like, they were incredible. But that was like the vibe of Pride, like, you know, at
Yeah.
the brunches and the gigs. Obviously, it's a bit more adult. Like, it was just everybody was just up for it, like a good day.
And I know you said there, like, I don't know if that level is of going for it is worth a Danny Beard meet and greet.
Do you think it is?
I do, because I love
Okay.
Danny Beard, but also I've done worse.
Oh, have you?
I
Do you remember back in the day in like nightclubs they used to do all them, like you could have won a holiday to Magaluf or something, and like this crazy shit
Yeah.
that you would do.
done it to win like a round of bingo.
Right. And what did you have to do?
In the Students' Union, we
Right.
went to a bingo night on a random like Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Right. And like there's like 20 people in the whole bar, and we're all playing bingo, and two of us called bingo at the same time. And we
Right.
went up to the DJ and both had our cards, and she was like, "Right, we'll settle it by you doing a dance off."
Oh no.
I know,
don't.
it's just the cringiest thing ever.
Right.
And I had a few drinks in me, like, so I was
Uh-huh.
like, "Fuck it, go for
Yeah.
it." And like, and to begin with, like, put the music on for your man, and he just like he danced.
Yeah.
And he done the adequate amount of dancing that would be required to
Right.
win a bingo dance off competition on a Tuesday.
Yeah, right, okay.
And I went, then it should turn around and put Jamelia Superstar,
Oh, that's a tune.
on for me.
Right.
And I was like, well, I have no other choice but
Yeah.
to give this everything.
What if you could have picked a song, what would you have preferred?
Oh, Lose My Breath, Destiny's Child.
Really, Sean?
That's my jam.
Really? I would have thought you were going to maybe like, hello, darkness, my old friend. Or,
No,
no.
I'm going for it. if
Really?
it's a
Right,
dance off,
okay. Okay, so right, you're rocking up to the
So-
gig. So Jamelia Superstar's on, and then what happened?
and then I give it a few moves, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I realized people aren't feeling it just yet.
Right.
And then I go for
that's
like
so-
the cheesiest move ever, which is like, the lawnmower.
Oh, no.
I want to die. Like and there's a video of it as well. But I won. And
Did you win?
And they all went mad. Like for
Did they all love
20
the
of them.
lawnmower?
They all loved it.
And when were you shitting? Like,
This is 10 years ago.
was that even a thing then? No, either.
No, it was long past its sell by
Like
date.
lawnmowers, like, aye.
And I won a T-shirt,
Okay.
a Speakeasy T-shirt, and a crate of Budweiser. Oh, it's all right.
Not bad. That's all right.
It kept me going for a while.
It's all right, yeah. But I remember, like, it's there's just something about a dance off, like you just that I've been in ones before, and you just have that like self doubt, like, oh my god, like
Yeah.
this is so embarrassing. But it's not. I love the people that go for it. But I remember though, even like there was a nightclub where I was from. It was called Dorman's at the time, Student Thursdays.
Yeah.
And every week they would give out, like you could win a holiday to Magaluf. So every Thursday, someone won a holiday to Magaluf.
Oh my god.
Right?
That's
so it
unreal.
was massive. Everybody went for the summer. It was insane. And what it was there was like a glass container, and you had to step inside the glass container, and then cash, like there was like wind in the in the box, so it was cash blowing everywhere. You know, like in a game show.
Yeah.
And you had to catch.
Crystal Maze.
You had to catch as much cash
Yeah.
as you could. But then the thing is, whenever girls went into it.
Yeah.
Do you remember, like Marlon Monroe?
Yeah, the dress would
The
come
dress
up.
would
Oh,
go up, and
fuck.
it just was honestly the most, like, it just always was
chaos.
like chaos. Even though it was such a simple format, it just always ended up being like,
Like nightclubs aren't as innovative.
no,
Is
I
that
know,
right?
but then it used to be so crude as well. It was like the DJ, he was like some like British, like, you know, like nearly like a Phil Mitchell, like, you're going to make a love, like, you know, and then right, get your tits out, and then girls would like get their tits out on stage and all. I was like,
Fuck.
oh my god. Like,
Maybe it's better that we're
it's
past
better. I
that.
think it's better that we're in the generation that we're in now, like 100%. But when you look back, you're just like, Jesus Christ, like the misogyny of it all, like,
Yeah.
but like mental. But like a free holiday to Magaluf.
Yeah. My dad won a holiday to Portugal once.
Oh, really?
In our like local bars, like darts competition.
Oh, serious?
And my dad isn't even a darts player, like, but he just rocked up one night and was like,
I'm gonna win this holiday.
I think he was determined.
Oh my god.
And yeah, and that was great.
So, guys, we're just jumping in with a quick ad break, and this is a shout out to our sponsor, which is Wavy Ice. Of course, as you know, here on the Pop My Cherry podcast, we absolutely love Wavy Ice. They done their amazing Pride bundle last month, which was amazing. That was all going towards the Rainbow Project. But look, it is summer season. You know, I know the teachers are maybe thinking, shit, they're going to be going back to school soon, Sean. Your summer vacations may be over, or you're starting to really feel, I'm starting to get the sense of like, oh, like autumn's approaching.
Yeah.
But we're
It's
not there yet. We're
impending.
still in hot girl summer mode.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Keep the vibes going.
Still keep the vibes going. So if you're having a wee barbecue, even if it is pissing out of the heavens, or you're maybe having a wee Saturday night out, whatever it might be, you're feeling a wee bit sociable, these are perfect for any social occasion. These are the wee sip cocktail pouches. They come in so many different flavours. All your favourite cocktail flavours. The classics, espresso martini, strawberry daiquiri, passion fruit martini. There's so many ones, tropical rum punch. So many amazing flavours. And then, of course, you've got the hangover gummies. If you're like myself and you do suffer from a bad hangover, these will help you out, keeping you nice and fresh the next day. They've got vitamins and loads of goodness in them there, just to make sure you're feeling your A game the next day for the Sunday roast. Because there's nothing worse when you go on a night out and the next day you're really looking forward to that Sunday roast. And some people will devour it. Some people nearly would make them sick. I'm more like that. Would you be like a foodie with a hangover, or would you be...
It depends on the type of hangover.
Right, aye.
Sometimes you need a fry,
Yeah.
and sometimes you need nothing. Like
Yeah.
like pure
Yeah.
fasting until dinner.
Like if I'm on like I'm having drinks after like pigeon clay pigeon shitting or something, more like hunter, like a beer or a Copperberg or an outsider, you know, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Where it's just a bit more like a wee cider or a wee beer night or a wee wine night.
Yeah.
Then I'm actually all right. I'm good for the Sunday roast. But if I'm doing like Alexa play Garth Gates, Spirit in the Sky, and I'm on all the spirits,
S Club 7, Don't Stop Moving.
yeah, these are needed 100%. So it just depends what kind of night you have. So like, look, take no precautions, okay? I'm going to leave a link to the description section underneath this episode. That is where you can get them and check out all their products. They do flavored ice pops, which are like alcohol ice pops. So loads of fun wee party bits, I think, for parties, for occasions. It's always just nice to add a wee bit of a spread, you know, have your wee picky bits and then have your wee cocktails as well. Yeah, so thanks again to Wavy Ice for sponsoring this episode, and we're going to get back into it. And like, but listen, I remember the time I won the flights to Vegas.
Yes.
I've never used them.
Have you not?
Because the more I thought about it, and so I've double checked this, I can't give them to anybody. They have to be under my name because I was a competition winner. You can't like give them or donate them or whatever.
Yeah.
And then as well as that, you can't change the flight. It has to be to Vegas. And then also, but I'm like, well, like I'm not being a dick easy or Aer Lingus. Like you could have got a hotel. Like, do you know what I mean? That's kind of like
using them?
that's like buying a pair of shoes without shoelaces.
I think you should go, even if it's for like,
Do you think? But I've
You go for
PTSD
the
from last
day.
year.
do it for the content.
Really?
Even like, it's like, come with me on a day trip to Vegas, you know?
Do you think?
I would.
But
do that.
like hotels are dear in Vegas.
But it's not that dear.
Really? Am I being
Yeah.
tight?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Especially if it's direct.
Look at me turning down a holiday. How long?
I know.
Oh my
If
god!
you turn to leave.
That was a free flight and all. I'm saying no. You see, I do have willpower.
Yeah.
No,
I'm going to go back to Vegas.
I'm not.
I think I'm going to
If
go
I could give you
for-
the flights, I would, but I can't. They won't let me. Honestly.
I'm going to
Yeah,
go
I
next
think you
year.
need redemption after. Remember, somebody fucked a drink over you or something. Yeah.
And barbecue noodles.
Yeah,
So
aye.
I need a non-barbecue noodle
Yeah,
holiday.
you need to go back. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aye.
I need a better experience. But
Yeah.
I'm going to go for my 30th.
That's oh my god, that's class.
Yeah, so
That's
do
class.
the whole Vegas thing. But I don't know where to go this time. So I don't know where to like maybe rough it up downtown or like
Go for more like
luxury.
bright lights in the city.
Yeah.
Like more right. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'd love to do it that way. I've always done it more like the main street.
Yeah. Which is what we done. We done Planet Hollywood. And
Yeah.
it was like, and it's very deluxe. It's
Mm-hmm.
lovely, and you know, but I don't know. You spend very little time, you know, like actually in your own resort. You end up going about everywhere.
I love walking
and
around all the casinos and stuff. Oh my
even just
god.
walking, I was doing fuck all gambling.
No,
but
I
just-
never. Well, actually, only because I always wanted to have a smoke. You know, where you can smoke inside. I'd always maybe get like a couple of cents and put them in a slot machine.
Yeah.
But I'd just be sitting there having a fag
Yeah, I
and
was
drinking.
doing-
You remember like the big jumbo slush puppy cups? How
yes,
tacky.
I was doing. You have to go all out.
You have to, like, that's the thing with
Yeah.
Vegas, the attack. And that's what the live show will be, like, it's all built around, like, Vegas vibes. So
Yeah.
it's, like, tacky. Like, you know, if you want to come in with a mobility scooter, come on ahead.
Oh my god!
Like, that's the vibe.
Imagine if we could get those big
And a sun visor.
slushy things.
Yeah. Oh,
For the
don't.
live show.
Oh,
I'm
stop
gonna
it.
put ideas in your head now.
I know. Look, we're brewing it up, like, you know, so, oh my God, that'd be class.
I'm gonna need a poker table over to the side.
Yeah. Maybe
Slot
not that. Maybe not that's maybe too far. That turns into, like, you know, when I'm corporate, like, Christmas parties. Like, night at Casino Royale.
I'm
No,
go-
we're
I'm
not.
gonna
We're
have-
big. No.
I'm gonna offend people here, but like,
Right.
see when you get like those things that are a bit too extra, no, for your wedding.
Oh my God, yeah.
I think it's far too much.
Right. Well, we do like things that need to go on weddings. I'm
Yeah.
going to go first candy carts.
Yeah.
Get the fuck with the candy carts.
Poker tables,
Poker tables.
Roulette tables.
Roulette table. Oh my gosh, no.
ice cream vans.
Ice cream. Oh my
That's
God.
okay, but I think it's too much.
Yeah.
Where are we on selfie mirrors?
I think no.
You think get rid?
I think get rid. And you know I love all attack, but I just think when it comes to like there's just things I just don't think are wedding appropriate. And like no tea, no shade. Like
Yeah, see, I didn't want it
I don't wanna
because of
say-
the tack. I thought it was too tacky to have
Yeah.
at the wedding, but our DJ offered it as part of his package, and then we went
right, aye, fair enough.
And then you know what? And then he provided like his own wee like photo book
I love the photo booths.
that people could like, put their
Yes.
like. So you got a printout, and then people like got a copy for themselves, and then like stuck a copy in the photo book. So
Yeah.
we look back on it. So it's actually
Yeah.
good idea. But there's loads of stuff like
What about a 360?
a freeze.
You know,
Is that the things that you stand on? It goes. Oh no!
What do you think? No.
That's definitely.
They are fun
I know.
though. But
No, what put me off them?
you see
New
when you're
York.
on it, like I get dizzy. I'm like, ooh, fuck. Like you're trying to follow the camera and it's like, you feel
See-
nauseous. Then you watch it back and you're like, oh my God, I look like a dick.
When I was in New York, when you're going across the Brooklyn Bridge,
Yeah,
there's like
there's-
one every like 100
Oh my
meters.
God.
I was like, in New
Yeah.
York.
But well, we did one when we were in Vegas as well. There was one in like the Las Vegas Strip.
Yeah.
No, I did give it stacks, but I did have a couple of drinks, so I think I
Sure.
was feeling really confident. But I don't want to put people out of business by saying that it's not a vibe. So you will leave it rhetorical.
And here,
It's a vibe at some weddings.
what about like disguised singers?
Just get.
You know,
Oh my
like
God.
waitress singers.
They
police
always do
singers.
get me by surprise. I'm not gonna lie. I fall for it every time.
Oh no,
Do you but you're a musician, so I know you're gonna find it cringe.
I find it very
Like somebody
cringe.
dressed and maybe like dressed as like a chef, and then they trip and fall with a plate, and then they jump up and they're like singing like
Ave Maria.
fucking Pavarotti. I was gonna go Pavlova Pavarotti. Pavlova Pavarotti.
No,
It's-
it's not for me.
No, see,
No.
I do.
Then
This is the classic. This is an Irish wedding till a T, right?
yeah.
And this is so you go to the mass, right? There's always 100% an easel outside the chapel that says the wedding of blank and blank.
Yep.
You go in, matching mass booklet, whatever, the ceremony's always, it's the same thing. You're always sitting for about maybe 15, 20 minutes while they're signing their wedding certificate. They
Yeah.
come out, the handshake, you're waiting for the person that you're getting a lift with because they're faffing about outside the chapel or the church. You go, you stop in a pit, you get a pit stop, you stop in a wee like country pub, you get maybe
Yeah.
like a BLT sandwich, and you get either like a
Because you're going,
Corona.
it'll be ages till we get this dinner.
It'll be ages. We need to.
You'll be
aye.
starving.
And we'll be starving. Yes. And it's not a crazy drink. It's like WKD, or like a Corona or a
Yeah.
Coors. A Coors.
Yeah.
100%.
Just like the
It's just,
fellowy hug.
And then you arrive, and it's always, and this needs to go as well, shortbread. Nobody is fucking taking any tea or coffee or shortbread. There's shortbread, vol au vents, that kind of shite. And then there's always some like indie acoustic singer
Yeah.
that's starting out. It's always a start
I'll
out.
be riding shotgun
100%. Oh,
over in the corner. That's me.
yeah. It's very that. But like they're always, it's or like nearly like, you know, there are 9 million bicycles in Beijing.
Yes.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of the vibe, and then it's all a wee bit awkward because that's the part where like you've maybe spotted, oh, there's so and so in the mass, and then like you're going over and you're like, oh, well, oh, you're looking lovely, I love the hat, you know, and there's all that small talk, hullabaloo.
Yeah, you can't
And
get away
then-
from people.
Yeah, then you go and you get seated. The speeches take about an hour and a half. You're absolutely fucking starving, or you're absolutely wrote off.
Like, here's another speech here from Sean's
Yeah.
auntie.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And then now we have a speech from Deborah, who works in the credit union with Tracy. Like, and everybody's, it's an open mic night. And it's like, I just want the fucking sip. I don't give a fuck about how you are in love. It's so bad I'm saying all this because I just
don't-
came off the back of Anna Olivia. Hers was good. Hers was good, but no.
I don't need to hear from your employer.
Yeah, no, like, do you know what I mean?
It's ever seen in comedy clubs? There's sometimes they do nights called gong shows.
Yeah, all right.
So like it's like you've got until a certain. It's sort of like Guitar Hero. Remember in Guitar
Oh,
Hero
yes,
you used
yes,
to play, and then if you were playing shit,
Uh-huh.
the crowd boos you off.
Oh, fuck, right?
So it's like in a comedy like club, if you're doing shit, like the bang the gong,
Oh, my God, really?
and then you go off,
Oh, fuck.
and then somebody else goes up.
Oh, my God, that
So
sounds fun.
wedding speeches should
There
be like
needs to be that.
There should be a gong.
100% needs to be that. But then obviously you go through all the courses and then you get to dessert and you're absolutely wrote off. Then you've always, oh my God, bring Gaviscon because you always get indigestion or heartburn from the drinking and the eating.
Yeah.
And then you're waiting around, taking ages to get the room ready for the evening do buffet.
Oh, fuck.
And
More
then,
small talk.
And then it's like, starts off, the music's always starting, you know, like Bucks Fizz, like making your mind up. Hey. Like all that type of.
So don't you dare look back. Just keep your eyes on me.
Oh. Don't, and I'm always just sitting. And then that's the part, and then somebody comes over to me. Well, son, have you got a girlfriend yet? Because I'm always just sitting there at home, inviting the conversation. I'm like, oh my God, like kill me now.
Oh no.
Aye.
Do you not get yourself a girl?
Aye. But it's because I'm just sitting there with nobody to dance to because I'm like, I'm not dancing to that. And I'm waiting for the DJ, and then the DJ's just, well, that's not, I've been to a lot of good weddings. That's just like the average.
Yeah. See, I
If you get anything above that, it's been an amazing day.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But that's kind of the status quo.
Yeah. See, I'm a self-proclaimed dancer, so like, I try and set
so am I.
a precedent.
Well, I'll always go up as well, yeah.
I'll go up and be like, right, maybe if I get up, people will get up.
We'll get up, yeah.
So,
yeah.
But yeah, that's weddings in a nutshell. But you miss out one.
But then tell me,
very
I see
important.
you as a performer. Do you ever think this? Because I know whenever I'm up and I'm dancing away, and then they might go like, say for instance, they've done maybe like ABBA, like Gimme Gimme, even if it's a DJ, a musician, whatever, and then they might go like Miley Cyrus Party in the USA, or like, and I'm like, and I go like, oh my God, no, fuck this, and then I just go straight off that dance floor. As a performer, are you watching that being like, oh, I fucked up?
Yes, 100%.
I made a bad choice there. Yeah.
Like that's even in bars and stuff as well, because you just go to yourself, you're trying to gauge the room and you go, right, okay, so there's like a load of like girls up dancing who are like 21, 22. Okay, so let's go for Tayo Cruz. You know what I mean? But like, ironically, you know what I mean? They'll be like, woo!
Do people go mad? People, I say,
you know, and then they stay up and you go happy days, or sometimes you go, oh, let's hit them with whatever.
Yeah.
And then you just see them going, I'm walking down and you go, ah, fuck. But sometimes it's not the song choice, and you can tell sometimes it's not the song choice, sometimes it's
the crowd. So you're blaming the people.
Sometimes it's fatigue.
Right.
Like sometimes you really give it stacks for one song, and then you go
a bit of a lull.
You go into ABBA then.
Yeah.
And it's like another big tune, but then you see them going, fuck, I couldn't go for another one.
No.
You know
sometimes I'm out of breath.
Yeah, and you go, I need.
Yeah.
You can see
like
them
I
saying,
remember
I
one time I was at a wedding, I think it was maybe like Tina Turner or Proud Mary, right?
Yeah.
And like that's one, like you're shitting on the walls, like you're giving that your everything. Like if you put out a hip, you put out a fucking hip. You know, air ambulance, you're ready to go, because that's no matter what, you give it your all. But then I remember it was like Tina Turner, sweat beating off me.
Then you go Grace.
And then I went still, way.
No, that's a wrong
I was like,
choice,
you don't fucking do that to me.
No.
Like, I don't have the stamina to do fucking Tina Turner, Proud Mary,
and
Lulu
Lulu
shout back to back. Are you for real?
No.
Not a chance.
A common move, right? To go from Tina Turner, Proud Mary, is to go for Rockabouts after.
Let's everybody have a seat.
We all sit down, but we're all up on the dance floor anyway, so we may as well.
Like a ship on the ocean. But sometimes I find Rock the Boat, and I don't know, maybe in today's day and age, I don't know if Rock the Boat would fly, because sometimes like I felt people's groin accidentally. Like I went back and I'm like, oh, you're happy to see me.
It's not
and
very
like,
PC, is it?
It's getting us all a wee bit too close for comfort. Yeah.
Nah,
you know,
maybe Rockabouts needs to go.
Yeah.
But here's something something we've missed out on when it comes to Irish weddings,
right?
And that is having a case of beer in the boot of your car.
100%. 100%. You're always going out to, because you're not spending drink in a hotel.
Yeah, and like fair play to these heroes, right? The people who go to the hotel a week before and scout out.
I know.
Right, they sell bottles of Coors and Heineken.
Yeah.
And the Hop House.
Yeah.
So then when everybody comes, then they're buying cases of
Well,
Coors,
I remember
Heineken,
at our formal, we would have went and hid all the drink in the venue, like in the
Before?
bushes. Yeah.
Oh my God, it's like an Easter
So we were
egg
able to
hunt.
go and get it. I know. Which is bad.
That's mental. Where was your formal?
It was in Dunsilly in Antrim.
Yeah.
And then
That's
the
lovely
after
spot.
party, but the after parties always would have got shut down. Somebody rang the police.
Yeah.
But that's why the formal committee always had to keep it hush hush. Nobody was allowed to know where the after party was, so that didn't happen.
Right. I think I got kicked out of my formal.
Did you?
Yeah. I can't remember what for now.
Really? But then I used to always be the boy invited to all the other formals, like the other school formals. Like I was a wee player back in the day. All the girls were mad about me, but then I don't know, maybe they were just mad about me, like, hey girl. You know, maybe they,
or
you know.
Did you
I don't think
it?
I was, well, yeah, but I don't think I was given like chaperone. I was given more like chapel-roan. Purr.
That's fantastic. That is fantastic.
Yeah. Was that?
Oh, fuck.
And I always got FOMO whenever they all went into the girls' toilets, you know, like to do their makeup and all. I was like, oh, why can I not go in? But obviously I couldn't, you know.
But would you be the one if it was like, you know, single toilets?
What do you mean?
You go, like, if it's not like
a cubicle?
Yeah.
Oh, me and the dolls are always going in, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Aye.
Yeah.
So you're one of the gals.
Yeah. Oh, very much so. But girls' toilet culture is really like a thing. Like it's a society in there.
And then
apparently it's girls meet, like it's a sisterhood.
Yeah, and it's
when
very
you compare
frustrating.
It to, like, the boys is shit.
Yeah, and it's frustrating for the boys because like they're like 2 seconds, wait there, I go to the toilet, and then the
I'm standing. You're standing waiting for ages.
The toilet queue goes on forever.
Yeah,
and then when they go in there, somebody has a fucking meltdown about their boy or whatever.
Girl, you can do better. That's where it all goes on.
And that's why it takes fucking
forever. And we're so unaware. It's kind of like the Wizard of Oz. You know, we're not aware of what's behind the green curtain.
Yeah.
It's very, it's a full society. Well, I don't know, but like I'm sure girls.
What's behind the cubicle door?
Yeah. But I remember one friend was like, come on in. I was like, I actually can't. Like, what are you got? And she's like, but like, you're one of them. I'm like, no.
And this needs to go to smoking area queues.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Like,
do you mean at a wedding or do you just mean in general?
In general.
In general, yeah.
Like, if you're in a nightclub and there's a queue to get out the smoking area, you've already queued to get in.
Yeah.
Then you get in, and then somebody says, Mum, we'll go out to the smoking area, because they know there's a wee lad out there that they want to meet up with.
Right, okay.
Whatever. He's out there and he smokes. And you're like, so and then everybody gets into the queue. The whole friend group gets into the queue. And you're waiting another 20 minutes just to get out there, and you're all cramped out there like sardines. You can't hear the music, and you don't even smoke.
But would you have been a smoking area person on a night out?
No, but I always ended up in the smoking area.
Right.
And I don't get it at all.
See, well, I vape now, so I don't get it. I just do it anywhere.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't really, I would have loved the beer garden or the smoking area back in the day.
Would you? Mm-hmm. Now, to be fair, you have some of the deepest conversations of your life.
Oh my God. But then this is the thing, you see, whenever I'm out on a night out, I just hate conversations, like trauma bonding. It's just not the time or the place. And some people just can't help themselves. Like, they really can't. It's like word vomit.
Yeah.
You know, I remember one time having a conversation. It was nearly, you know, have you ever seen the Kitty Pryce interview?
What?
Like, I was shot at gunpoint.
Oh, yeah.
You know that one, my German Shepherd got ran over. Like, you know, it was just like, and nearly I was like, right, okay, like, honestly, like, you don't need it. Like, and they keep going and going and going. And I'm like, oh my God.
And how do you tell them to stop?
But they're the people that they need to be told, like, you shouldn't drink. Do you know what I mean? Like, if that's the way a drink makes you. But we're in a very sober, curious, like, I can't mind last time I've even had a drink or been out on like a night out. Like, Pride I do sober because it's a working day for me. Like, as in, like, I'm going to gigs, so I like to be switched on. No, I don't drink at it.
But then that's like,
I like to be professional.
Yeah, and it shows how much of like a showman you are.
Yeah,
in terms of being out, able to, like, without a drinking, you go up on the tables.
Any events I do them all sober. Yeah.
Go on ahead, Jack.
And you know what's so funny? I remember people always say, "Oh my God, like, would you want a wee drink to calm the nerves?" I go, "So I know," and I'm so like, but this is the thing with me, and this is why this show will be good. I am very like Abby Lee Miller when it comes to like, and I'm sure you've maybe clocked that with me a wee bit. I'm a bit like, which I don't think people would say behind the curtain would realize this with me. I am very precise, perfectionist. Everything's very like, you know, pageant. Like, I am very like, you know, if your legs fell off, you hop.
Yes.
to the show. Like the show must go on. I'm a real that type of way. So then I remember somebody was like, "Oh my god, do you want a wee drink to calm the nerves?" And I just like bit back. I goes, "Oh no, I wouldn't need a drink to calm the nerves. If I needed a drink to calm the nerves, then I shouldn't be doing this job." And they're like, "All right, okay, I was only offering you like a vodka and white." Like, do you know what I mean? I'm so in the zone. I'm like, showbiz.
No, I would. But I wouldn't drink.
But then if you look at the, like, say, like Whitney Houston, different people that develop like addictions, like, you know,
I know it is scary.
It's a scary industry. You have to prioritize taking care of yourself.
Yeah. And it's hard energy, because when you are performing as well, as you said, people come up to you and they're like, "Do you want a drink? Do you want a drink?"
It's very tempting, yeah.
And even for me, like I drive to all my gigs as well.
Yeah.
So like,
you get it.
You know, and alcohol's like a problem. Like,
my
family and all as well. Like, so like, it's very, you can see how it's very easy to fall into just going, I go on ahead.
Yeah.
And then next minute you're 3 or 4 drinks deep, driving the car back from fucking Portrush. You know?
I know.
So like, you don't want to be getting into.
No. And I think that's just, I think no matter what, like, it's just some people just are a wee bit, like, you have to be very cautious. But I think when you work in, like, the entertainment world, I think that you have access to all these things, like drinking, drugs and different things, and you just have to be really, really careful. So for me, I'm just very, like, airtight with that. And even if I'm off stage, if you see me backstage at an event, I'm as quiet as a mouse. And I'm very, like, nobody come near me, nobody talk to me. I've got a wee glass wall up. I'm very like that. I remember I done Sinead Haggerty's live podcast down in Dublin, and everyone was like, "Are you all right?" Like, you know, I'm just sitting there very, like, insular, you know. Is that the word? Like, just into myself. And I was like, no, like, don't worry. And then I'm like, they're like, "Are you sure? Like, you seem really nervous." I was like, no, like, I'm just grounding myself before I go on. But people find this hilarious, you know.
Yeah. I wouldn't have.
They're like, "Are you all right?" I'm like, "Oh, don't worry about me." And then literally 3, 2, 1, lights on, and I literally like fucking slid across the floor of the stage.
Yeah.
Like slid like out there, and they're like, "What the fuck?" But I'm just a showman. Like, I came out of the womb. Ballymena Hospital, I came out of my ma's vagina, and it was like, all that jazz.
Hello, mommy.
Yeah.
No, I get.
I love it though.
If I'm running the event, or if I'm like running the gig, or we're headlining or something, it's like, I get very anxious that everything's running properly.
Yeah, I have to think of every worst case scenario. Yeah,
I can't sit still until we actually go on. So I'm like sitting, walking over back and forward,
pacing.
And going over to the merch stand, going to the door, everything okay here, everything okay here. What about Demons? Are they looked after? Like, going and saying hello to people who have came in to show my face and be like, "Oh, I don't want you to feel as if like I'm being rude because I'm not coming over and saying hello." You know, I'm thinking of a million things. What about the person who's taking photos? And, like, do they know what they're doing here? Are they here? Is that band going on in time? You know, like, is this running?
Right. We're not really helping with the whole.
I know.
Do we have time to pull out of the live show?
I know.
God.
But the live show will be great.
Yeah,
the live show will be great.
But it's no. But it's funny though. I just think it's just in that kind of way for me anyway. But I think as in general, I think a lot of people, lately, maybe if you're listening to this, I don't know if you'll relate to this or not, but like, you know, I think it's very easy to get into patterns, especially with alcohol. And I think it's like everything in life. I think everything within moderation in life is okay.
Yeah.
You know, but it's being responsible and knowing, you know, how somebody reacts or how somebody it is for one person might not necessarily be the way for you, but it shouldn't be this like normalized thing as well. You know, like some people casually drink on a weeknight, like, "Oh yeah, like just had a bottle of wine on maybe like a Wednesday, like just after work," and that might be okay that one time, but then it's in the fridge. All right, okay, I'll just pour a glass. Okay, just whatever, and then you start to realize, oh fuck, wait a minute.
Yeah,
this is kind of caught up on me. So if I was going to different gigs and I'm like, "Oh, I'll have a drink." Yeah, okay, right, doing another one, have a wee drink. You could quickly fall into a bad. So for me, I like to just be
always, if you're like,
I'm very wary of my relationship with alcohol.
Yeah,
I enjoy alcohol, but I just like to be careful with it too.
Yeah,
but there's nothing bad about alcohol.
Yeah,
but it's moderation.
Always ask yourself what you're doing it for, or what you're taking that drink for.
I think it's
So like, even. I know we said about midweek drink. I actually had a wee drink last night with Nicole, but like I don't really.
No, you don't. No,
drink
that was
at the
like maybe like a treat or.
So it was like so what we done was like at the weekend there, we actually we tidied up our back garden, you know, and done it up a wee bit and like got it all looking nice. And then last night I was coming home and I says, "Here, I'm gonna grab some like fire logs from the shop. We'll get the fire pit out. We'll put him to bed."
It's giving Brokeback Mountain a wee bit.
Yeah, we'll light a wee fire.
You're like, I'm married to Nicole, shut up. I can't think of another movie.
You didn't want it, Ennis.
Yeah. Go on ahead, sorry. So we're going for the glamping experience in the house, at home glamping vibes, right?
At home glamping.
Right.
That's about as much as me and Nicole can expect now.
Oh, no.
But I went and got a wee drink and got some fire logs and lit the fire and just sat at the back with a wee drink, you know, so it was nice.
Yeah, that's different.
But if it was me sitting alone for the third time in the week going, I'm going to get a karaoke
or like
tonight.
Or maybe like you've just like, it's been a pretty average Joe kind of day. What's on the menu for dinner? You've maybe made like spuds and a lump of gammon. There's no call for a glass of wine with that.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
It's not Lake District.
Like, do you know what I mean? No.
Yeah.
But like, also, no judgment here.
I know, true.
It's just, I think now the world is a lot more like sober curious, healthier, but the thing is, then with that you're seeing like a surge of like people aren't going out, people aren't socializing, people aren't going to clubs, or you know, the entertainment industry still has to be alive, culture still has to be alive, but we just need to check ourselves a wee bit, you know, with certain things.
Yeah, and
you can still go out and have fun and enjoy yourself and go feral every so often. So say, because I don't really go out much, then if I do go out, so you know, I'll be like, right, we're going Pete Tong here.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? And like if I'm going to Ibiza, as a standard protocol, I'll wear the Chelsea bits. I'm clicking through the airport. It's a double vodka and a blue WKD. Yeah. And the WKD's the mixer, bitch. And I'm getting trashy on that plane.
Yeah, and it's because we're not seeing people in clubs and stuff as much anymore, which makes us, we can't gauge what people think and what people's opinions sort of are anymore, because we're not seeing as many people anymore. So that's what makes things like Pride so important, because even as you came in like today, you were like, you're going, I didn't know how things were going to go because this year's been so like heavy on all the right wing stuff and all the like,
with the Pride
and even Ballymena and all a couple of weeks ago.
I
so
know.
Like it was like not knowing what way that's going to go, but it's bigger support than ever. But that's not what you would think if you'd scroll down Twitter.
No.
So that's why it is important for us to socialize. But you know what?
I've actually learned, this is something that I've realised from all this, and this is just in general in life. When you think about it, there's so many issues in the world right now, like especially, you know, politics and war and, you know, like with everything that's going on in Gaza, like the world is... It's very easy to feel like your brain could be polluted with all the horribleness that's happening in the world, and that does still very much exist. Yeah. But in regards to say you know, like right-wing views and things like that, hatred feels like it's overpowering. Yeah. Because of the noise of it. Yeah. But the noise, it overcompensates for the minority. So believe it or not, love actually outweighs hate. Yeah. Majority of people in this world are actually lovers, are positive, are happy, want to see people. That is the majority of the way people think. But that minority of hatred, whether it's trolling, no matter what element of life, hatred has to take up so much space and make so much noise because it's such a minority of extremists. Does that make sense? And like that's what I noticed. To say at that Pride float, the majority was everybody inclusive, celebrational, positive, looking out for one another, community, support, like all this positive, you know, like messaging. Yeah. And it was just that minority that had to be really like nearly, you know, it's a sin. Like they had to really, you know, to be able to take up space, but they were drowned out by the love and the support and the positivity. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's so much more love than there is hate.
So sometimes we hyperfixate on the hatred part. It's just because, like, you know, like a bad stain on a wall. Like you just get, oh god, like
You don't look at the rest of it.
You don't look at the rest of it. You are so focused on that. And sometimes our brains focus on negativity so much that we don't actually take in the bigger picture.
Negativity just has a better PR campaign.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called propaganda. Yeah, fuck. But like the thing is, when you actually ignore that and look at the bigger picture, if we all focus and choose to focus on that part, and we don't give negativity space and time and energy, well, it'll be invisible.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's one thing. That's the one thing I took away from the weekend.
That's nice.
And I just think in general in life, I think that's something everybody, even anyone listening right now, I think that's what we could all take away from in life. So even say, for instance, you're wanting to go for the job or the business or the whatever, focus on all the thoughts of like the ambition, the goal. Like me at the minute, I'm so focused. I'm feeling so creative. I feel so inspired. Nobody's coming in here and shitting on my fucking parade. Because I'm just... But when you're around that and you attract it and you whatever, it's just all manifest. I hate the way the whole like manifesting, like it sounds like such a commercial word now, isn't it? Like manifest a bitch. But like I mean it like in a sense of like, I was about to say your tribe's your vibe. It's getting even tackier.
It's getting worse. I think we'll quit while we're ahead.
You get what I'm trying
We're
to
getting
mean.
pure tech. We're nearly at the stage where we're going to be doing
Live, laugh, love.
lawnmower across the student union dance floor.
No, and a candy cart and a fucking B&M bargain sign. No. No. Right, so do you know what? I think we'll wrap it up there, Sean.
I think so.
Yeah, so I do love our wee one-on-ones.
Me too.
Yeah, where's Kirsten at today? She just must be out and about gallivanting.
Faces mate and the child today.
Mine and wee Libby. So it was just myself and Sean today. But that was a nice wee conversation. We catch up. I do love the solo ones. But obviously this month we're going to have more guests, loads of surprises. We now can officially reveal we have the live show. So the tickets will be going on sale this Friday. And hopefully I will see some of you there this autumn. I cannot wait for it. So it's going to be on the 20th of November at Limelight. So that is going to be a big one. Make sure to grab your tickets. They're going to be on sale on Friday. And shout out again to Wavy Ice for sponsoring this episode. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel or whatever way you choose to watch or listen. And keep an eye on our socials as well for everything to do with the live show, special guests and all that there. That'll all be getting revealed over there. And yeah, that's everything, Sean. Anything else to report?
Have a good day.
Everybody, have a great day. No, that sounded so like...
we need to settle.
It sounded like as if I didn't mean it. I do mean it. Like I want you all really to have a good day. Like I do.
We need to find a concrete way to sign off these episodes.
We're fucking it up each time. I just never know how to close it. There. Bye. Have a great day. Like have a good. I don't know.
We need a catchphrase.
Perfect. I know. I don't know. Like.